Hello, I'm Erin Stetzer, and I'm here with Benjamin Johnston. I call him Ben, sometimes Benny.
You can call me all of the above. I'm hugely complimented.
All right, so what is so intriguing to me, Ben, is that you have this architecture firm and you have this design firm, but we're sitting in your home.
Right.
You're the architect, you're the designer, you're the client. Tell me what makes that position so unique.
I get asked a lot about what advice do you have to somebody in your industry and about starting off their career. And I always say, use your home as a laboratory. Experiment in a safe place and do the things that you've always wanted to do, but you've never been necessarily at that point in your career paid to do them. So my philosophy on that has never changed. I've always experimented, even from the time I was a little kid, and decorating. My parents allowing me to decorate my bedroom. And I think I always tried to make my home a moment of self-expression and experimentation. So for my own personal home, in this time in my life, I really try to pull out all the stops and do things that, again, I've observed on a lot of luxury properties that we're developing with clients for their personal or commercial use. And finding opportunities to really say, okay, love how that turned out there. I never had a chance to do that on this project. And I've always wanted to try to do this on a project, but couldn't get clients to do it, either because of complication or budget reasons. And so for me, being my own client, as well as the designer and homeowner, was difficult because I was truly challenging myself at every turn that I could. Mm-hmm. There was nothing about building this home and designing this home that felt safe. Mm. And that's, I think, as it should be. I always think that if you feel scared, it's a sign that you're growing, or you're feeling some anxiety about it. It's a sign that you're growing. And absolutely everything about this house caused me some anxiety.
Yeah. Okay. So I remember asking you during construction, we're closing the house. I was like, aren't you so excited? I was expecting yes, I can't wait to get in the house. This is going to be amazing. Do you remember your response to me?
No, I don't. What did I say?
Ben says, I'm really worried about the paint color and the furniture.
Oh, it's so true. It's so true.
And so just to carry that load still as the designer and architect, yet the client. And to the very end, you felt that pressure.
Well, until the house was completed, I felt that pressure. I mean, there were things that also were, again, risks that didn't pay off. I mean, things that I was super excited about or was really put out on a limb for, and they didn't really pan out the way I thought they would be. There's some sconces in our family room that I was super excited about, saw photos, saw everything. And when they came in, they were absolutely hideous. And they were up on the wall for 5 minutes before I called you and said, take those sconces down immediately.
Yeah,
we gotta
the pivot was fast.
It was fast, but we had to work fast. And so those are the things that I would lay in bed at night thinking about the paint color of white, because we did this universal white. And I really wanted to respond to the coolness and the whiteness of the stone behind us. And because if you do a yellowy white or a warmer white, that stone looks kind of dingy, or then the trim looks dingy or something of that nature. I used a cooler white than I've ever used in my career. I've always tended to warmer whites, but I needed the cooler one. And I just realized, though, after the fact, that almost every piece of fabric that has white in it, it's a warm white. So worrying all of a sudden, are the whites all going to look good together, or are they going to be like a train wreck?
And he nailed it. He did not change the paint color.